Yeah, this is great, you guys. Thank you for being here. This is important for you to learn Ascension. We're in a spiritual warfare. You want to know what that means, and you want to know how to prepare yourself for spiritual warfare. You want to know, it's kind of like Harry Potter, they call it Defense Against the Dark Arts. Some of you may not experience that kind of stuff. You don't perceive that kind of stuff, or whatever. Others will. Some of you are meant to be warriors. Some of you are meant to engage in some being that's trying, like a succubus. You're meant to be able to counter their attack. Can you? Have you? I've once had a very powerful succubus from, I was staying the night at someone else's house, and I had the most powerful succubus I've ever seen attack me. And they make you stop to, they try to paralyze you so you can't move. So you're at their mercy, right? And then while you can't move, you're feeling that you can't breathe. So it's an attack. This is a negative entity attacking you, and you have to know, you have to have the energy, first of all, to have the energy. The frequency of light and love in your life would prohibit that from happening. They want to come close to your fields. You want to manifest those negative things that you're not thinking about. On a spiritual journey, you're thinking about positive transformation. If you dabble with the occult, with the Wiccan, with the the dark stuff, the magic. I'm not saying all magic is bad, of course. I'm just saying that in generally in the pop culture, it's bad. Well, it's free will choice. You choose that stuff. Well, you're going to get messages like this lady who wrote me and talked to me about some father spirit. This is Anunnaki. This comes from Jehovian Anunnaki. It's a family name of Anunnaki. Jehovani. Jehovah comes from Giovanni Anunnaki. And just like we talk about Lilitan, the Lilitan Anunnaki family, there's something called Satan family of Anunnaki. Lilitan, Lucifer. Okay, Satan, Jehovah, Giovanni Anunnaki. This is part of this war. I can't even talk about that kind of stuff on TikTok. They would just use their oppression, their censorship, and block that out. So they don't get to see that part. On YouTube, there can be strict too, but I'm going to be following these community guidelines and realize this is a conscious ascension evolution. An ascension is evolution. So you go through an ascension, you're going through a metamorphosis. And we're meant to help as many people as we can, you guys. It's not about self. As Starseed, you're here to service others. We're here to help assist. Kind of like there's a hurricane or a tsunami. Relief comes. Some people are going to be motivated, called to go help. Well, we're indigo children. We're that help to the people, the consciousness on the planet. So my these topics are basically for advanced people like you. You maybe don't think you're advanced, but you're listening and learning Merkaba, chakra, you're learning about psychic perceptions, you're learning about spiritual agendas. You learn about why these beings are dark, what they're doing, why are they doing it, what are we supposed to do as guardians, okay? This is happening in a window of time. It's a great time to be alive in this time cycle, in this ascension. Is only comes when you think about it. It only comes twice every 26,556 years. That's the planetary time cycle. It means it goes through a cycle, starts a new one, It goes through a time cycle, starts a new one. So we have different time cycles, different pockets of time in our history. So you talk about just Earth being a few thousand years old, but wow, we're 560 million years old. Not from Earth and its evolution from ape. No, we're not talking about even that. We're talking about other levels of Earth. You have to start thinking metaphysically. Think about energy world, dimensions of realities, levels of matter form. Can you connect to your avatar? What is that? It's a 12th dimensional aspect of yourself. Connect to it. Can you connect to that? What we're doing is we're bringing that in. We're creating a pillar of light, of hydroplasm, of liquid light around us every single day. You keep on going into a dark room, close your eyes, put your earplugs in, going into this deeper state than normal and perceiving, and then you're going to build energy. You're going to run current. And one of them is a pillar of light with this color. Okay? Dark silver and white mixed together make a chrome. Like a chrome mercury color, liquid mercury, like this color, and you're seeing a pillar of it. a pillar of liquid light around you. Think of that as pillar of light. Like literally see it. Imagine it. Maybe maybe this wide, about this wide. Literally, it's coming straight down all the way to the center. Think of a round ball, because we're not living on a flat earth, we're living on a round ball, and in the center, imagine in your mind, it's going down your prana tube. There's a prana tube about this. Imagine it, a tube of, it's called your, it's going straight down, and then you will imagine a star, the tetrahedron, okay, in liquid light. Imagine that, man. Get good at seeing a star tetrahedron made of liquid light about that big in the middle of your forehead. Imagine it spinning and spinning, and don't think about what direction, but know that there's three of them, like superimposed over each other in place. So one is spinning that way, the other is spinning that way, and at different speeds. This force is creating an opening in time. It's creating an opening to another dimension. It's opening an aperture, a gateway, a portal, a stargate to that dimension. Now, consciousness can use this gate, this opening, to travel there, to switch and change into that vibration. But you can't even walk through a stargate, through a Merkaba. You can't create a Merkaba until you've gone through the spiritual journey. There's something to ascension. There's a purpose to literally go into a metamorphosis before, by the time you die, you will want to have evolved yourself on the planet while you're here in this life now, not waiting for the next life, because we're in an ascension opening cycle. When you die now, you're going to go that way or this way. You're going to ascend to Tara or descend to this, what we've talked about, the phantom. The phantom, imagine a dark copy of this world. This is infinite. You have a connection up this tube to 12-dimensional energies, and these beings don't. They don't have 12 strand. They're less. And they're trying to say they're your God. I'm your God, worship me. Or it's kind of sick. It's like, what? Kill your son? Huh? Okay. Shemakaya. Sacrifice. Sacrifice? God want me to sacrifice. Oh. Amakaya. Or maybe not, what is love? Divine, eternal, and unconditional love. This is light. Not your light. What is that? Huh? Oh, you're part of a special group of people? Why is there some elitist concept in your ideas? Oh, an authority concept. Oh, a subservience. An inequality. Oh, there's a special higher group called royals or something that's meant to control the masses. This is, these are barons of the ET. They're the ones that are sent down to control the territories. They're barons, politicians, bankers. Yeah. You're following rulers, conquerors, and how much? This is what you think is God. Fear, subservience, blind worship, give, sacrifice. It's what? Are you love? Are you light? Then dismiss this wickedness. Understand who you are and stand in it. Be love. Okay? When you see darkness, you guard against those who are like innocent, the children, someone who is. So we are realizing our purpose. We are coming together in a community of other starseeds. And eventually I will have this organized and bigger, and we will have resources available to each other. We will have centers, spiritual centers that teach ascension, that teach conscious awakening, spiritual awakening. And that's why I want to ask you guys shamelessly for just 20 seconds or so, that, I thank you in advance for the small gift of $5, you guys. Because you can make a difference in this spiritual ascension process, because we're doing this as a conscious ascension is a group effort. And we look out for each other's indigos. And this is why I put that information here, you guys, in this. When you support this channel, you're supporting it getting bigger, reaching more people. I feel myself as very grateful for being part of this. To do work like this, you have to be humble. You're going to get challenged all the time. I get personal messages that challenge, who want you to react in a negative way. They'll bring their negative, Luciferian, satanic concepts into your conversations, into your relationships, into your business workings. They bring it. So you have to educate yourself as a light being, a holy light being of love. We're not talking from a religion perspective. We talk about what religion is. And it's strange and weird to think maybe some like lizards beings and have like become institutions here. Authorities. Why is there authorities here? That is always relation to subjugation, fiefdoms, tributes. But you don't call them tributes, you call them taxes. Fiefdoms, rulers, conquerors. It's in all your lives. How do you escape and live off the grid, but still being imposed with fiefs to kings and rulers? So you're paying and giving your energy to vampires, consuming. What do you call this? The masses. They're taking energy, a piece of energy from all of us, and to operate. And you have to have a number attached to you. There's a number. And you also have to have, you give blood normally. You're giving your blood, your DNA, to these fiefdoms, these authorities. I don't know where the hell this conversation got started. But, I feel it. I just stream it. This is spiritual streaming. It had a purpose. It was meant for one of you, or maybe a few of you. So this is a part of our current affairs. Not the TV show. I just mean it's really what's going on. Didn't Shakespeare say all life's a stage? You can use the modern term. All life is a hologram reality. That goes beyond just a stage. Okay? So now you actually have these advanced ETs using tech. Okay, not psychic centers, but tech to time travel. They use tech to... There's a lot of dark things happening in this world. Going into... It's a war, right? A spiritual war happening on the physical, the emotional, the psychological, and the spiritual. Because there's dark things happening to counter good light and love. Okay? You want to get your spiritual affairs in order, indigo children. You want to work in communities of indigo children. And realize, be brutal with the truth, that some indigo children have turned to dark side. Okay? Not all of them are Skywalker. Some of them are the dark Sith. Okay? They have different paradigms, different agendas, literally different DNA. DNA is what projects your life. They have lizard DNA, Anunnaki DNA, insectoid DNA, or human insectoid, human reptilian, human Anunnaki, and many other varieties, of course. Some of you are Pleiadian Starseed Pleiadians, Syrian Pleiadians, Lumerian, you're Atlantean. Of course, those are Earthseeds. You're Starseed. You're Melchizedek, or Antrian, or Brunoa, or maybe you're Uniceti. You're part of this. Okay? We have blue flames coming in. We have violet flames coming in. Gold flames. We have a purpose to each and every one of you. Maybe some of us will be doing like planetary grid work together. One day we're going to have a schedule and say, as a group mind across the planet, indigo children, by that time you guys are going to know Templar. You're gonna know how to run DNA code, chakra code, chakra. We literally my piece, your piece, and your piece. We drop codes in our lifetimes. We're awakening. Some of you, hi, how you doing? Give me 5 indigo. And let me check the time. 9:11. 9:11. You guys, that's the second synchrony tonight.